Guys, how are you? I wanted to talk when I'm under this beautiful green tree. Yes. And today, just ready to go home, but I wanted to put this video before I forget and I share it with you. In one of the videos we have, I remember telling you about how I gave birth to Tamez, and that was in Uganda. Okay, so now I'm here to tell you on how I gave birth to Tameen, my young daughter. And first of all, hello my lovely viewers, welcome to my and Tata channel. We are really so blessed to have you on this channel. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and those who have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Yes, because you don't know what you do, it means a lot to us. Yeah, so I don't want to record lots of things behind me. I only want to record this. Yes, but be comfortable. Okay, it was 2019. Yes, and I was pregnant with Tameen. I was confused. A lot was happening, but she was in my tummy. We had to do as much as I can to see that she gets out and in a good condition. I had a doctor called Dr. Nada. One of my sisters-in-law gave her to me. So I went to him, and he was checking me time to time on my pregnancy, and eventually it was time to deliver. I am a C-section lady, and this was a planned C-section, 2 weeks to 6 months, 8 months and 2 weeks. We were giving birth to Tameen. So because Tameen's dad had left me stranded in Egypt on the 6th month of my pregnancy, so I couldn't register Tameen in his names, because in Egypt it is very, very difficult to get out a child in the hospital with full documents when the father is not here. So I decided to use somebody close to me, and he really helped me. So I go to the hospital. This person delayed me so much. He wanted me to pick him from the Uber, take him to the hospital, yani sweet talk him and be nice. But at this point, I was already late, and I had to be at the hospital by 11 in the morning, and it was almost 11. I'm still in my area. His area is a bit far. I couldn't pick him. So the doctor called me and asked me, where are you? I had to go. I gave birth to her at Greek hospital in Egypt, because it has ICU, it has a blood bank and this stuff. So I went to the hospital. They welcomed me. You pay a portion of the money because the doctor knew me. I paid and I went in. Okay. When I went in, I gave a tool. They took me to the theater, and they set me ready for operation. Yes, I had lots of doubts during this pregnancy, because this girl really, for another day. But I had lots of things on my head about her. I was not ready to have her since I had Tamez, and Tamez was almost 1 year. It was confusing. I am in a country where I have no my people, I have no parents here. Even in real, I have no mother, I have no father. So I'm like, now who is going to take a lady with a burden of 2 children? I wanted to give up Tameen at the age of 4 months, but eventually I decided to keep her, and she comes in as a blessing. Tameen has been easy all through my pregnancy, all through her growing. She came with a lot of blessings. I can't say anything about her. So I gave birth to Tameen, and she was 3.30 kilos. It was on 14 yes of March, and she was very healthy, as if she was a grown-up. She was so huge. She was so cute, 2 brown, just as my kids. I give birth to 2 brown kids, not black. So, my God, all was new. I was now ready to be a mother of two. I went into this. Sorry, somebody was calling me. I'm late to go, but I want to finish at least 8 to 7 minutes before I leave. Yes, so I gave birth to Tameen and everything was okay. I was prepared with the little I had. I paid the hospital bills by myself. I paid everything. I paid by myself. I had collected some money for shopping. So I shopped some of the clothes. Sorry, someone was calling. Yeah, I have to leave, but I want to finish this video for you. So, sorry guys. So I paid everything. We had to move out of the hospital. But remember, the person whose names Tameen, the person who has Tameen, who is registered in Tameen's names, had refused to come. So I had to sweet talk him, pamper him. So he came. Alhamdulillah, he registered his names and blah blah blah. So we took out Tameen from the hospital. Reaching at home, my sister-in-law was there for like 1 to 2 hours. She cooked, she tried to cook for me, and then she left. I was left alone in the house with me and Tameen. A mother, a new mother with a C-section wound. I had to pick up myself, and after we left the hospital, it was a Thursday. Friday, they are not working. Any hospital is not working. So Tameen had to be immunized on Saturday. Imagine, I picked her up by myself. I have no car. I don't have enough money for Uber. I don't want to cry because it seems I have cried a lot. I went out with Tameen, took buses, the small ones, like from here to here, from here to here, until I reached the hospital where they had to immunize her, where I had to get all the cards. It was not easy to locate the place because it was my first time to give birth in Egypt. I didn't know exactly where this place is, and in the area where you give birth is the area where they register and immunize her for the first time before they give you the immunization card. Okay, so I got the I reached finally. When I reached the guy who is supposed to immunize her, the guy told me, my sister, where is the dad? And I really didn't think that they would ask me about this. So unfortunately, I had to call the guy. He's related to me. He's related to me. So I had to call him to tell him you are needed in the hospital because the guy said he cannot give me any document unless you're here. So finally the guy came. He came after 30 to 1 hour, and Alhamdulillah Tameen was registered and she was immunized. So that is the whole journey. That is how it started with Tameen. I rested for 2 weeks, and 3 weeks I went back to work with her because my boss told me at least I rather have you here than not have anyone or have somebody else. So she took me in with Tameen when she's a baby. I worked for her for 3 weeks, and then I dropped Tameen to the daycare, and it all started. Yeah, Tameen she has had a very soft life. She's so simple. She's so kind. I cannot have any child better than her, for sure. So guys, that is it for the birth of Tameen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I love you. Come back again. Mwah.